Hey everyone, Dr. Shahana. I've been thinking a lot about failure recently. I've recently gone through a couple of iterations working with various companies and honestly not having the success that I wished I could have had. And it actually almost feels like going into a relationship, because even when you have a working relationship, there still is a fair amount of trust and respect and conviviality that you need to keep. And when you feel that the communication gap has fractured or splintered, the first thing that we want to do is blame. And I found myself doing that as well. Blaming the other person, accusing them, making myself feel good while putting down someone else. And that's a natural and normal defense mechanism. But I think it's really important to always think about when you're coming to the perhaps end of a relationship or you're ready to move another way, first make the decision and stick to it. I could see the writing on the wall for a long period of time that this might not be the best fit. And I kept trying to find excuses. They're busy or whatever the case might be. But once you have that gut instinct, listen to that gut instinct, because oftentimes, you know best. Now, the second piece is that first ask yourself what you could have done differently. Instead of always looking to the other person to say, well, they didn't do this or they didn't do this. It was important for me to ask myself first, well, how could I have acted or reacted differently? How could I have set the tone differently? How could I have set the expectation differently? And third, and really important to me, was to set a ground rule, which was in the midst of changing directions and breaking up, is it possible to say that we're going to end in good terms? Is it possible to say that I want to end with no hard feelings, I want to end with a good working relationship, and I want to end with mutual trust and respect? And even though we had our differences, that's what I set out to say, that even if we choose to go another way, I want to ensure that there is no hard feelings, that I respect the work that you do, but it's just no longer a good fit for me.